From the Storm Team 8 Tracking Center, this is a severe weather alert.
We begin tonight with your Storm Team 8 forecast, taking a look at Storm Track Live tonight as severe weather is now moving through West Michigan. Heavy rain and high winds coming through several parts of the area, including Kent County, and it's bringing thousands of power outages already. We do have team coverage tonight of your weather forecast. Let's start with Bill Steffen, who's in the tracking center.
Well, Whitney, I teased you a little earlier about the 73-mile-an-hour wind gust. That was at Roosevelt Park in Muskegon County. We estimate there were some pretty strong gusts, especially on the west side of Grand Rapids. A couple of damage reports into us. We have large trees down in Walker. Bridge Street, downtown Grand Rapids, some trees down, especially around St. James Church. Some large trees down near Allendale, flooding on Apple Avenue in Muskegon. We got some large trees down also on Lake Michigan Drive. That's, of course, the main drag that goes out from downtown Grand Rapids out toward Grand Valley in Allendale. Taking a look at some of the warnings that we have here, the warnings for Barry, for Montcalm, and Ionia counties. Those three will expire at 11:15. We have the warning also here, as you can see, flashing for Eaton County, the northern two-thirds of that county, and the three new warnings for Ingham, Clinton, and Gratiot counties, and those go till 11:45. The warnings have expired for Kent County at the current time. Here's the storms as they came through the area, and you can see a powerful amount of lightning with that, the strong winds, the very heavy rain. The storms are moving into the Lansing area right now, and they will continue heading right down I-96 down toward the Detroit area here over the next couple of hours. Again, any place you see the red, some very heavy rain falling right there, but there's some pockets of rain even behind the main line. We were under an enhanced risk for severe thunderstorms. This has now gone to a slight risk, but this continues through the overnight, and it continues back through Wisconsin, so we anticipate more activity. And then during the day tomorrow, we have a marginal risk south of Grand Rapids. Once you get down around Coldwater, it is a slight risk, so we expect more storms to form here during the day tomorrow. Ellen's been tracking the storm. She's got a lot for us now.
Yeah, I want to talk about who's seeing the rain right now. Bill gave us a phenomenal picture of who dealt with the rain earlier and where the storm reports may be. Notice Kalamazoo, Van Buren County into South Haven, you're seeing rain, but you have no alerts at this point in time. It's looking like you will be in the clear in terms of severe weather. Right now, the biggest potential of severe storms is just on the east side of Ionia. So if we zoom in on the areas that have the most lightning, it clearly is still the leading edge of this line. Carson City, Maple Rapids, Fowler, Westphalia, moving towards Riley and Grand Ledge. And if we switch views here and look at velocity, which has been very helpful for us, this allows us to look inside the storm and see where the peak wind gusts are. We'll turn on our Grand Rapids radar. We still have storms that are within the Grand Rapids radar vicinity. Velocity mode shows us where those peak wind gusts may be. And right now, we're not seeing anything too substantial. Earlier, we were seeing some wind gusts that were closer to about 70 miles per hour, again, aloft in the Grand Rapids area. And then shortly after that, we saw some power outages pop up. In fact, we lost power here at the station. Thank goodness for good planning and backup generators. Sampling the radar here, currently Grand Ledge looks like wind speeds aloft at about 53 miles per hour. So that is sub-severe, but that's still a pretty hefty wind gust. Turning this back into your classic radar and just zooming out again, you can see that this is the intense portion of the line. Further south of that, Hastings, Kalamazoo, Battle Creek, we're not looking for anything too significant aside from a big downpour, potentially some wind gusts near Climax, Battle Creek closer to about 40 miles per hour or so. Bill's going to be back in just a bit to show you the future cast so you can see even more rain that rolls through overnight tonight.